Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to hop on today to film and I didn't really know what to film or what topic to film. I watched the video this morning and that's by Ali Glines. She did a video that is basically makeup that still looks like yourself, and I thought what a great idea, because for the past, I would say 3 months, I've been really getting into light makeup that just enhances my own features and just represents my own style of makeup. And because I feel recently there has been a big trend of nude looking barely there makeup, which I absolutely love. I just want to wear makeup that kind of enhances my features, enhances my colors, but at the same time I want to look presentable and I want to feel confident in what I wear on my face. And so today's makeup is going to represent that. And also the other thing is I'll be using a lot of Japanese beauty, because first of all, we haven't traveled for about 3 years already, and I've been really craving that shopping aspects of Japan. We usually go once a year and I get my shopping cravings out at that stage, but recently due to COVID we haven't been, and so I've been collecting a variety of Japanese makeup and actually received a package today, so it's really exciting because it'll be a try on for myself as well. So let's get started. First item I'm pulling out is this one. First of all, for my age I really need this, and also if you want to go with that light makeup, I feel like thinly layered makeup really goes a long way, because this is a corrector. I need this for under the eyes and darkness around the mouth here and here, and this basically just, it doesn't cover it up per se, but it just corrects that colorness. And if you want something that really enhances your own kind of skin and feature, but at the same time not put on additional coverage, I do really recommend a corrector. And what I love about this corrector is you only need the tiniest amount. This will cover the areas that I was speaking about before. I'm just applying on some concealer, and I'm using this new one from MAQuillAGE. This is the Dramatic Concealer in the shade Light. And I'm going to be applying this on the shadowy areas of my face, which is this H line. I'm not sure of the technical term. But before my foundation, I usually apply a light colored concealer, just to bring forward this line. Another area I'll be applying concealer to is this part of the forehead. I realized that there is a hollow of this part of the forehead that goes in, and if you highlight this part, it actually helps you lift this area or create the illusion of a lifted area. And for this one, I'll be using this concealer, which is the DIOR Backstage in the shade 0, and I'm using this one because the shade of this one is lighter than the other concealer. Just a little bit here. And what this does is, first of all, it brings out that hollowness. And it also lifts a bit. Also like to bring a little bit of brightness to the center of the nose to give it a little bit more height. And on the forehead here. And this will give the forehead a little bit more volume. Finally, I'm using a little bit of that MAQuillAGE concealer under the eyes. Two foundations I've been really getting into recently are these. They're from the same brand, Peau. different formulations though. One's in matte, one's in natural, same color. Is in 00, I believe is in Ochre 00, but it's these two. I've been loving mixing them together. Again, with the style of makeup I've been really loving is light, so I only use the tiniest amount of these foundations mixed together. And the reason I've been liking these two foundations mixed together is because it gives me the perfect volume, should I say, of translucency, dewiness and satin matte finish on the skin. We're in winter right now, so it still gives me a really nice healthy glow, but without being overly oily. It just makes your skin look see-through. See how there's still that shine, but it provides that little bit of coverage that is just perfection. I don't apply too much foundation on my chin area, and that's because you can see overall of my skin, my chin is my most problematic. And so if the skin in that area is problematic, foundation wouldn't sit on it that well in the first place. And also you don't want to further irritate it, so I don't put that much foundation on my chin area to start off with. But overall on my skin, you can see it's the thinnest amount of foundation. And I know this foundation is really expensive, and the fact I got two, I'm not saying you really have to have it, but for me personally, I'm at a stage in my life where I just want to use products that makes me feel my absolute best within my budget, obviously. But you know, me using these products on a daily basis where I need to go to work or where I need to go out see friends, I just feel most comfortable in. And why shouldn't you treat yourself, if you're able to spend on items that just gives you that feeling? I think, well, for me personally, I want to live life that way, hence why I'm using these two foundations, and they just make my skin look absolutely beautiful. Next up, a little bit of bronzer, and this is the NARS one. I got in the shade 01, and I've been really enjoying this because this is not only a cool contour product. Within this, there's also a blushiness, so it's perfect to go onto this area of the cheek because it just blends in so well with your blush, and it also creates that contour effect. For blush, I'm using this one by Celvoke. It's not a good showing. It's a really good watermelon color, but I'm pretty sure you can get a similar color in ranges like Nude Sticks. Also comes with a little cute sponge like this. So I'm just gonna tap it in and blend it to my cheeks. What I love about Japanese makeup is everything goes on so light. First of all, it's easy to control, but it just gives you that beautiful translucent makeup. Doesn't look like you're wearing much. Really nice watermelon flush. Recently, a lot of makeup artists has been promoting this area of blush placement. So it's basically from the top of the cheek. It's at the cheekbone, but from here to about here. And you know, focusing on this upper area of the cheek. And this basically gives it a lifted cheek effect. You want everything to be lifted because gravity is a bitch. A bit of highlighter, and this is just a Balm highlighter, another Japanese brand. Ooh, It's really balmy. I feel like you have to break the seal once you put your finger in. Looks like that. Putting blush so high, I feel like it's overlapping that highlight placement as well. Powdering everything down with these two. This one, first one is by Clé de Peau again. It's a fingerprint trap. But inside looks like this. It's the most luxurious powder. And I like to use this on the areas that I want to look more matte, which is on the center part of the face. You can see the powder flying. And what I like to do now is go in with concealer on my pigmented spotty areas. You have the dryness of the powder underneath that lets the cream concealer grab on and just stay much better compared to if you just apply it as first layer. And the one I've been really enjoying for spots is this one. I've been using this for the longest time for my spots because it has arnica in it, which is the case that was before Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, how they were talking about arnica. This one has arnica in it, and the shade I'm using is Latte, which is the lightest one. For all over and everywhere else, I'm using this one by NARS. Just gonna rub my brush in there because this NARS one is a really hard pressed powder, and I just pounce this all over the face. You can see it's still, the highlighter is still peeking through. The creaminess of the foundation and blush is still peeking through, but it just gives it this beautiful set on the skin. And then using a small brush into the NARS powder again, I like to press it under my eyes. For eyebrows, I've been really enjoying this one by Westman Atelier. I can't really put my finger on why I enjoy it. I think it's the combination of the color, the pencil or the formula, and also this nifty little brush that comes out in the end. I'm not going to do much with the eyes, but I still have to wear eyeshadow primer. I've opened up a new one recently. I feel like it's an accomplishment. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using this one, and I just received it in my package today as well. And it's a multi-use mineral product. You can use this, of course, as eyeshadow, as blush as well, and also on the lips, which I find to be really interesting. But I don't think I'll be using it on the lips, only because I think a mineral product will dry the lips out. But definitely I'm going to be using this on the eyes. It's a very light wash of that eyeshadow, and I'm going to be putting on a very, very small amount of this darker brown shade. And this little palette here is what I've been using most frequently in the last few, I would say, months. And it's just a combination of color. This brand is from, this makeup is from Surratt. This is actually a blush, but it's actually a perfect eyeshadow shading color for me personally. And this dark shade I've been really loving to use as like a crease shade, and I've been placing this here. So because I have hooded eyelid, when I open my eyes like this, the crease is actually here. So if I put anything down on my lash line there, you can't actually see it when I open my eyes. And so I have to put it more above. And I just create a tiny line like that. You could say that this is a floating wing. You can of course leave it like this because it's actually a really nice graphic, soft graphic look, but on a day-to-day I just like to blend it out a touch. And because today's a weekend, I'm only going to blend it a little bit so you can still see a little bit of that graphic liner effect. Again, lifting the eyes. From there, I'm going to be applying some mascara, and I've been liking this one. I have mixed feelings though, because when I first put this one on my lashes, it gave me the most fabulous curl and length. It was like the best mascara I've ever used on my first application. But after that first use, this actually dried up so quickly, and after that it was just the cap of it. Right now is actually a new one, but this part of the cap was so gross because product kept building on that part, and I guess that's why it's drying out, because there wasn't a great like airtight close mechanism. Although when you close it, it did have that click. It might be a faulty one I had before. This one that I opened up, the first use wasn't that miracle great, but I guess as I use it, it'll get to that stage. I think the first one I got was faulty, so I'm going to be using this mascara. Going back to that cream blush, applying that a little bit on top because I lost a bit of color with the powder. And you can definitely lay out with no problems. For the lips, I haven't been doing much actually. I've been just topping it off with a really thick gloss. And this is the one by Decorate. I'm actually really fussy with lip glosses, lip conditioners, and there's only a few that I can use. And this one by Decorate is definitely one that gives me the cosmetic effect, but also the nourish factor. And this is the makeup look for today. I really had fun playing with those makeup and just showing you guys my makeup look for the last few months. I know I've been away. It's just for me personally, I really enjoy playing with makeup, but turning on the camera, I kind of have this pause with. So if you guys enjoy my style of videos, very relaxed, very personal, do comment down below if you want to see more, because for me personally, sometimes in terms of showing my face, my way, and also communicating over the camera to you guys online, it kind of, I feel a little bit shy and I feel a little bit uncertain, and I guess that's something I need to work on myself on. But if you guys do really enjoy and see these kind of videos, do let me know. It will definitely give me more encouragement and, you know, make me want to turn on the camera and film more. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions on anything that I've used, and also another point, I've been collecting a lot of makeup. I know I haven't been filming, but I've been collecting. So if you're interested in any kind of product review, comment it down below, because I might just have it in my arsenal here. I've been collecting, but I haven't been showing, which is really selfish of myself. So comment down below if you're interested in any kind of product reviews. And finally, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye. Oh, don't forget to subscribe and like below. Thank you.